Hey everyone, Coach Tammy here. I wanted to talk to you today about the best little tool ever for whether you're a beginning bow maker or you're a seasoned bow maker. The Easy Bow Maker is amazing to add to your toolbox. So I am a hand bow maker. However, I do use the Easy Bow Maker occasionally whenever I need to make different projects and things like that. I will use the Easy Bow Maker. So what you're going to need is a couple of rolls, or maybe even just one roll of ribbon. All right. And you can do it a couple of different ways. Some people go ahead and lay their pipe cleaner or floral wire or whatever down. I normally don't do that. I normally wait till the end. I call this my toaster. All right. This is my toaster. So when you hear me say I put this down in the toaster, that means I always put the ribbon facing me down in the toaster. So the first thing I always do is I dovetail the ends. Fold it like a taco, cut it towards the sunshine. However long you want your tails and your loops depends on how big you want your bow. If I have an 8-inch loop, I don't want my tails 4 inches. So on this one, I know that I'm going to do at least a 7-inch loop. So I'm going to do an 8-inch tail. So I'm going to put it down in here, immediately twist it. Immediately twist it. I'm going to come to 7 inches and then twist it again. And what I like about the Easy Bow Maker is I can literally walk off right now and go answer the telephone, and nothing's going to happen to this bow. I'm going to put it down in the toaster again, and I'm just going to keep pulling. So notice that's at 7 inches. That's a little bit more than 7 inches. So you're going to come in here and you're just going to pull it until it's at 7 inches. And you can flatten these out. And notice that twist right there. Not pretty, pretty. Notice it comes, because you twisted it, we're going to do 4 loops. So it's once you come off the roll, it's not pretty. Put it in the toaster. You're going to twist it. Left hand, right hand. It's just like a little motorcycle. You just got to rev it up. Now, on your last loop of this ribbon combo, you do not need to twist anything. You just lay that baby in there flat. See how that's in there flat? Now all I need to do is cut my ribbon. So there's one. We're going to do a second color. See how that comes off the back? You want it to come in front of you. Fold it like a taco, cut it towards the sunshine. Again, 8-inch tails at least. Twist. Now this is the cool thing. With the Easy Bow Maker, you can move those out of the way so you can have a clear vision of what your ruler says. Okay, so now we're going to go to 6 inches. We're putting it in the toaster and we're twisting it. Putting it in the toaster and twisting it. Put it in the toaster and you're twisting it. It's that bottom twist that you got to worry about. Now you're going to come in here and remember that's your last loop of that color. So you're leaving it alone. We're going to come back in with that other red and tan, fold it like a taco, cut it towards the sunshine. We're doing 8-inch tails. We're laying this right on top. But remember, I want to be able to see. We can worry about fluffing later. We can worry about the loops later. So we did 7, 6. Now I'm going to do 5. And I'm only going to do 2 5s. 2 loops of 5, friends. Bring it in. I just did 3. Did not mean to do 3, but I sure did. And that one is way over 5. Gotta bring it back in, sister. So when I did it way over 5, I was like, wait a minute, what's happening? So that one's almost red at 5, and this one is red at 5. We're going to leave it at 2. That one just gets laid flat. Now, the easiest thing I can tell you is grab a pipe cleaner or a zip tie. I usually use the 4-inch zip ties for this, or the 6-inch, but I'm just showing you with this big black one so you could see it. I just get it to where it's secure. See that stack right there? That is where the zip tie technically needs to be. And then the buckle goes on the back. All right? And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to fluff my bow. The first thing I do is make sure everything is dovetailed, which most of the time it's not. I'm usually missing a couple. Okay. Now, I start at the bottom. So I go 7. I knew that was a 7, and that's a 7. Then I go to the 6s. 6, 6. Now I'm going to come over here and do the same exact thing. 7, 7, 6, 6. And then I look and think, is this bow very big? Well, it's not, and I only did a 10 loop bow. Normally this would be a much bigger bow, but I really just wanted to show you how you can train your eyes. Now watch what happens when I take these layers and make them even shorter. This bow could be a gift bow. This bow could be on a smaller wreath. It could be on a mailbox. It could be on a door hanger. But it's okay if you want to make these tails shorter after the cut. So what I do like to do though, if that is showing and that buckle is showing, which it is, I'm going to grab me a pipe cleaner first because that's what's going to attach this to the wreath, okay? Unless you have an evergreen, that's what's attaching it to the wreath. I'm going to pop a hot glue dot on there. And now you have a perfectly seamless, gorgeous bow. And one of the ways that you can really perfect your craft with the Easy Bow Maker is by getting cheaper, inexpensive ribbon, like Sam's ribbon, where you can get it for $7 for 150 feet, and be able to really practice that up and start really making your craft beautiful. Now, the other thing that we have is the Easy Bow Maker Kids Bow. Now, this is really fun if you want to teach your little ones how to make hair bows or anything on a smaller scale. So I will just do the exact same thing. And I actually like the way this one holds it in. I do. This is perfect for little signs. This is perfect for, like little door hangers or mistletoe balls or the top of a really nice ornament, or maybe you just need a hair bow. Friend, what if your little one just needed a hair bow? This is a great way to make the smaller bows. So when I do my door hanger bows, a lot of times I will use this little guy to make sure that I'm staying in the right dimensions, because when I use this one, I tend to go bigger, but I know on this one, it cannot go past this 4-inch mark. And that is literally what you need for just a little door hanger if you're just wanting a little, or maybe even a sign bow. Just like that. And you're going to want to twist it if it's not on there right. And look how full these little guys are. And tell me that you don't have a kiddo that could make some really stinking fun bows and even start selling them. Like, how fun is that? And again, you're just going to want to, oops. I like to take this, and again, I like to cover it up. And on these smaller ones, I will tell you, that I usually staple these to the door hangers or the wooden piece. So it just looks very cohesive when you do that. That's it, friends. Like, you just have to practice on the Easy Bow Maker. Remember, pinch, twist, loop, pinch, twist, loop. Put it in the toaster facing you. Twist, loop. Pinch, twist, loop. All right. I hope you have a great holiday season with all the bow making.